on who printed up that coochie shirt instead of Gucci. So we know that the apple didn't fall too far from the tree, whoever was printing up your damn shirts, sir, ma'am. And it's sad that he didn't even know sweet potatoes came in different colors. He thought, and who do you know who boils sweet potatoes, the life out of them? He literally boils. You don't do. Can somebody who cares about him please tell him potatoes make their own water? Can you guys tell him use a little bit of butter, not Pam? Cut him up a few little sticks of butter in his potatoes and cover them up, and they will make their own water in the oven. Like you like to always, and this is a man, y'all, who loves to go in there and do one of them death moves that them alligators do. You know them alligator rolls that they do when the alligator's in danger of losing a fight, and he do that alligator spin. This man will go in there and get a damn steak, cook the steak on top of the stove with his damn canned mushrooms. He'll get fresh onions and bell peppers, but he'll get canned mushrooms when he could get mushrooms fresh too. And he makes the damn steak do a death dive, an alligator roll, and then he puts it in the stove so it can steam. I got to put it in the stove so it can steam. No, all you doing is boiling steak. I don't know why you even eat steak if you boiling it. That's not what steak was meant for. Steak was not meant for you to boil it, sir. It just wasn't. And so I hope that someone who cares about you can take the time to let you know that that's not cooking. That's just, you ought to name it the Discovery Channel. Joe and Charles Discovery Channel. That's what you should name it. And then everything will be fitting. He really does. And, but for some apparent reason, if you get somebody to give you all this stuff for promo, because we know that icons don't pay for nothing, can't afford anything. But see, I told y'all, when that money get funny, we see them doing all that diabolical stuff. Now, you watch come next week. Y'all, when them stamps hit. When them food stamps, that EBT card hit, you watch how Joe finna come out in this kitchen cooking. Does anybody ever look at that deep fryer, at that oil? Can somebody tell that man you don't cook chicken and fish in the same deep fryer? Does anybody care about him who over here? Because I know I got some of his supporters in here. Will y'all tell that man it's time to pour that grease out? It's time to pour that grease out. It's screaming, release me. It's gone. And he made fish in it the other day, and he made chicken and pork chops in it. And I told y'all, and y'all was telling me I was lying when I told you he fries pork chops, chicken, and fish all in the same thing. It's despicable. It's despicable. And now you got Charles running over there, being sassy, doing the things he do, and now they trying to talk about Alvo because whatever reason he moving, but they hollering he's evicted this and that. That's all they do. They didn't come up with that on their own. That battery pack, them bitches Todd, it was two bitches in particular who did it. That's who did it. They got they ball ass, no edge ass in here now, listening to this show now. They was the ones calling and harassing the Miss Hillary Sanchez show yesterday. The very same bald-headed bitches I'm talking about, they in here now. They was in here yesterday harassing me, calling my phone, disrupting my show. Called 30, 40 times like a little toddler. Like a little damn toddler. So, Miss Hillary, and here's the gag, y'all. Here is the gag. They can't stop me. They can't stop the Miss Hillary Sanchez show. They cannot. I won't allow it. I won't allow it. They're not something that I think about. The Joe Diddy's and all of that. The only time I'm going to think about them is I'm going to pray to God that they bring their bald ass heads, no edges, unhappy, piss poor excuse for a mama. And both of the bitches got kids, and they neglecting them, in my opinion, because they don't got nothing else better to do but sit up there and swing on Joe Diddy's balls. But you know, y'all, Miss Hillary Sanchez is very, very excited. I'm very, very excited because when you got them pressed and you got them calling and they running around Joe Diddy and Charles in that trailer sword fighting, you know, they over there having a meat fest, all you can eat meat buffet. You know, and then Joe got enough nerve to get on here arguing and being mad because I called the bank and told the bank don't let the man go in there catering any food. And so he got mad about it. You know, Joe got a little Vienna sausage. The only time he could see his shrimp is in the mirror with a magnifying glass reflecting off of it. That's his problem. That's his damn problem. And let me tell y'all something. Do you know, Marquise, that man had the audacity to get up on here and say him and Charles don't do nothing when they drinking. They do it when they sober. Who he fooling, Marquise? Who is this man think he's fooling, talking about it? Charles is sober when they messing around. We already know that was a super lie. We already knew that was a super lie. And see, for the Miss Hillary Sanchez show tonight, we got recap. I'm going to play a video, y'all, when they were in that hot tub and Joe Diddy was over there feeling freaky. That was the day that Joe Diddy thought he was Netta LaBelle and he was over there singing all them songs and he was in that fake bathing suit with all that cellulite rubbling through his skin, and he started feeling himself, and then he dropped down in that pool and tried to fill on Charles, and Charles told him, "Get off me." Do he not forget that we got these tapes and clips? Does he not know we got this? The only time that this man can get near him is if he's drunk. You remember that, Brandon? Yes. Absolutely, yes. Yes, we know that. And so the art of the game when it comes to everything, guys, is that this man This man is miserable. And the only thing that he can do, y'all, is deflect. He can deflect and use his money. You know, his little money, trying to say, I got money. We don't got this. We ain't got that. But you asking for loans. You asking for loans. And I believe, Alvo, I have an opinion. I believe Alvo over I believe you, Joe. Because we know you will look us straight in the eye and lie through your damn teeth. And that's why we blocked you, we blessed you, and we stamped you right off of TikTok. So you didn't have a choice. You see, this is one thing, just like a talk show. You know, Oprah Winfrey had a choice. When she left her talk show, she left on her terms. See, when Sally Jesse Raphael and Donahue, they got canceled. See, it's a difference when you leave on your own and exit a show versus someone canceling your show. And that's exactly what happened to the diddler, to Diddley Crunch. To Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch got up on that screen telling everybody on social media he can't be stopped. TikTok won't stop him. He bringing too much money and traffic into TikTok that TikTok won't do nothing to him. Nobody can silence him. Hello, Mr. Fly, you know what he's saying that at now, Mr. Marquise? He ain't saying it on his page on TikTok. Now he over there saying that old TikTok don't pay much and this and that. No. TikTok paid plenty. I don't know nobody in the world who think $2,000 ain't a lot of money for coming on a screen and making a plumb fool of yourself and you getting a check every month for doing that. That's a lot of money, and that goes to show that you don't comprehend that. That is your problem. That is your problem. And I saw you pulling out money out your purse, talking about you got cash, I got cash, pulling out a 20, a 50, 10, 20. I wasn't looking at what you was pulling out. I was looking at the fact that Charles was looking at it like a lost kid in Zambunga, looking like, Daddy, can I have a few dollars? Give your damn son some money for his pocket. If you call yourself the woman, be the woman. You can't run around here being dominant and thinking you the man and the woman. Which one are you going to be? I'm confused. But then you running around here bragging, pulling out money out your wallet like you got so much damn money and you hadn't pulled out no more than $200. Talking about, oh, this is pocket change. This is pocket change. No, I'm going to tell you. I'm finna clock this for you right now. And see, this is y'all problem. Hello, love, Cindy. He fly. Watch how Miss Hillary Sanchez clocked this. No, it was not pocket money, Joe Diddy. That's Charles' allowance. That's the money you give to Charles when you need him to go out and get some bell peppers and onions or something you need, and you don't want to give your son the debit card. So you pull out some cash so you can hand it to him to go run to the store and come on back home. You just give him just enough so he can get what he needs to get and come on back home and bring your car back to the house. See, nobody enjoys living under each other 24 hours a day. You've got to have separation. You have to have time apart. Hello, Shanti RN. You've got to have time apart. You have to. But see, this man would not realize that that's what he has to do, because he don't have a clue how to be no man, let alone, and we already know he ain't no damn woman. We already know he's a walking contradiction. We already know he said he ain't trying to be a woman, but you got this delusion where you keep saying you netta. You talking in a third person, and then you trying to answer your damn phone feminine, and they asking for Joe Robinson, and you like, on live. You should have just said, yes, I'm Joe Robinson. That's who they asked for. And then you gonna try to get smart with the loan officer because they asked for Joe Robinson, and you trying to sound like Julie Robinson, and they was confused. And then you want to come up here with your lies. Everybody knew you got a loan. Now you don't need a loan now. And of course you pulling out money on the 30th. Of course you pulling out money on the 30th, and you got your nails done on the 30th because you got your social media check on the 30th. So that gave you some money to do that. You didn't pull out no money before that. You didn't get them damn Christmas nails done until the other day. You had them nails done for almost 2 or 3 months. They stayed on your damn hands. That's not what icons do. That's not iconic. So when you realize that you ain't nobody special, that this app was not made just for you, that you're not the only the only content creator, it's crazy. It's literally crazy. Someone says, "Are you okay, Hillary? Why are you in a wheelchair?" This is coming from my YouTube audience. This is coming from a person called Dumb Cake 1983. Miss Dumb Cakes asked me, "Are you okay, Hillary? Why are you in a wheelchair?" Okay. So Dumb Cakes, I just have a question. How would you know I was in a wheelchair? Did you see me in a wheelchair, Dumb Cakes? Is that why you inquired? Did you see me out in Connecticut in a wheelchair? I'm asking a really interesting question to Dumb Cakes 1983. Oh, yes, you did? Okay. So, how did I look to you? Did I look sick, or did I look like I was in form, or did I look like I was in recovery? How did I look? Tap the screen, my TikTok audience. Let's get Miss Hillary Sanchez to 10K. I'm watching the comments to see if I can see Dumb Cakes 1983. Hello, Miss Anna. How are you? How are you, Miss Anna? How are you? So I haven't seen anything else, but apparently Miss Anna saw Miss Hillary Sanchez in a wheelchair. I am okay. and I'm gonna continue to recover, and do the things that Miss Hillary Sanchez needs to do. So yeah, I'm okay. I'm in a lot of pain, but I'm okay. It's all selective. It's selective. Nevertheless, I guess she has stopped speaking in the comments. So let me tell y'all what's in store for the Miss Hillary Sanchez show tonight. We're going to have a recap. And a recap, we're going to go into some things that's going to upset people. We're going to go into some other things that we need to talk about and discuss here on the Miss Hillary Sanchez show. I appreciate everybody who tapped the screen for Miss Hillary. I appreciate my YouTube audience, my YouTube supporters. And let me tell you on my podcast people. So my YouTube people, Miss Hillary Sanchez says it's important that y'all watch y'all commercials. The Miss Hillary Sanchez show makes her money on commercials. They pay us to advertise on our page. So it's important that you don't skip the commercials on YouTube. I would appreciate it. And that's my way, your way of showing me you appreciate me to come on here every day and give you the scoop. And tonight's show is not going to disappoint. Miss Hillary Sanchez is not going to disappoint on the Tonight Show. No, I hadn't saw your reply. You must be getting filtered. But I did see the last thing I seen, Dumb Cakes 1983, was that you had mentioned that, yes, you did see me in a wheelchair in Connecticut. So if in fact you did see me, then you definitely seen who was pushing me. So with that being said, Miss Hillary Sanchez appreciates everybody. I hope that y'all tune in tonight for the Miss Hillary Sanchez show. We're going to go live tonight, and I'm going in tonight, and I hope that y'all ain't offended. Set your reminders, set your notifications for the Miss Hillary Sanchez show, because we're going to have a good time tonight. Saturday night, get your popcorn ready, do all your cooking and cleaning. So when you get that notification that Miss Hillary is live, then y'all can come on, and we're gonna do some recaps, and we're gonna talk about some things on the Miss Hillary Sanchez show tonight. And with that being said, thank you guys, every last one of y'all here. I thank you, my YouTube audience. I read my YouTube comments and I reply back to y'all. So please send me a message on my YouTube videos, my posts. I will reply back to y'all. But watch your commercials, and I appreciate that. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart, YouTube. You guys have showed up and you have showed out for Miss Hillary Sanchez, and I appreciate you. Thank you, everybody here on TikTok and everywhere else. Have a wonderful day. I will see you in a few hours for the Miss Hillary